Remember the Alamo. We have all heard the expression which was shouted by Sam Houston and his men at the Battle of San Jacinto, where Texas gained its independence from Mexico and General Santa Anna. Hollywood has made movies about it, Johnny Cash has a song about it, and countless books have been written about it. But what does it really mean to say remember the Alamo? Tonight, I will be explaining the true significance of this simple expression by telling you the story of the Battle of the Alamo and the ultimate sacrifice that almost 200 men paid for liberty. The Battle of the Alamo took place in 1836 when Texas was fighting for their independence from Mexico. The Alamo was a small mission over 100 years old. In this mission, a little less than 200 men were stationed in it. The General and President of Mexico marched 1,500 of his men to the Alamo, and a 12-day siege followed. Finally, on March 6, 1836, the final battle of the Alamo took place, in which all of the Texas men were killed. These men were there for 12 days. Knowing that they had overwhelming odds and were facing certain death, they chose to stay and fight. They had the choice to either die what they believed in or leave. A legend goes that the commander of these troops, General William Barrett Travis, actually drew a line in the sand and asked his men to either stay and fight or go, and all but one stayed. But what were they sacrificing? First of all, they were not only sacrificing their own lives, but they were sacrificing their family's well-being. It's a time where welfare doesn't exist. There's no life insurance for these men. These men have wives and kids, and they chose to stay and fight for what they believed in. But why would they do this? I don't think there's anywhere I could say it any better way than to say what the Commander William Barrett Travis said. In a letter to American President Andrew Jackson from the Texas State Library and Archives Commission, he said, quote, "Their threats have no influence on me or my men, but to all make fight with desperation, and that high-souled courage which characterizes the patriot who is willing to die in defense of his country's liberty and his own honor." The Battle of the Alamo and the courage, resiliency, and sacrifices made by the men who died there are truly astonishing and inspirational. Facing overwhelming odds and knowing that they faced certain death, they chose to stay and die for what they believed in. What would you die for? It is imperative that we understand and appreciate their sacrifices. It is imperative that we never forget them, and it is imperative that we remember the Alamo. Thank you.